Life Church has a rich history that leads back to the hippie revival in Cape Town. In the late 1990s, the church in Cape Town began to transition to become a cell-based church. During that same period, I started doing mission trips to Moldova, doing emerging leadership training with future church planters for Eastern Europe. I felt challenged by God for our nations in sub-Saharan Africa. In 1999, Amory George was sent to Mozambique with a cell church vision and a word from God found in Isaiah 60, verse 22. A small one will become 1,000, and a small one a mighty nation. Mozambique was the poorest country in the world, following a 20-year-long civil war following independence. Life expectancy was 32 to 35 years, and child mortality was over 20%. HIV/AIDS was exploding, and there were almost half of the country's population under 15 years of age, many of which were fatherless. There was a great need for discipleship and a holistic approach to ministry. Young people were pouring out of the provinces to cities in the pursuit of education and opportunities for a changed life and a new beginning. The massive need for a life-giving church, especially in urban areas, to embrace, disciple, and release these young people was the call, one life at a time. Together, Pastors Oswaldo and Anne-Marie have pioneered a pure cell church plant of over 700 life groups, which has resulted in thousands of young men and women being raised up and multiplied to impact their surrounding communities and nation, one life at a time. Today we celebrate with them as we see churches flourishing in areas like Montepies and Garui and Maputo and of course Kilimani and across the nation of Mozambique. The church planting extended to Malawi through Pastors Jarvis and Catherine Masonda. They have faithfully worked in the city of Blantyre. In Zimbabwe, Pastors Edson and Talon Bangura, who were returning nationals, responded to the call to leave Cape Town and go to Harare to plant a Life Church campus. God is using all of them in their own challenge and high-need communities where life-bringing churches are so important. Because Life Church believes that the church exists for the benefit of its non-members, we are hugely committed to missions and community transformation. One of our pioneering works is Life Child. Life Child is one of the social justice expressions of Life Church and exists to reach orphan and vulnerable children and restore communities for generational change, one life at a time. There is a strong emphasis on working with children, families, and communities in South Africa, Mozambique, Malawi, and Zimbabwe. Transformational change is brought through Christ-centered holistic ministry, operating through schools, residential villages, early child development centers, foster homes, and a medical clinic. Life Child continues to grow and has many plans for the future. We continue to add more classrooms and schools and foster homes as the need arises because we want to make space for more children to be impacted, reached, and restored. Beyond that, Life Child Gives Back was established as a vehicle for Life Church and Life Child to give back to the community in specific ways that can meet emergency needs and open new fields for the future. For example, providing support to the internally displaced people from the war in Cabo Delgado in Northern Province. Today we are witnessing changed lives because the church sent and the church went. It's about beyond where you are. Jesus said, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel." Where is that? Well, Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and the uttermost ends of the earth. Let's do this.